Hey guys, quick look into Jessica Simpson and Eric Johnson. Apparently they've just split after 10 years of marriage. I read her book a few years ago about, her being an alcoholic and suffering from addiction. And I think she's 7 years into sobriety now, as in with alcohol. Now, I don't want to say too much like that because, I'm not her doctor, okay? But people were saying, she's on other medication instead. If you're an addict, you're an addict. You can become addicted to exercise. She's lost lots of weight. There's been so much on her all the time anyway. So let's just look into their feelings for each other now. Long time coming for a start. Long time coming. I would even say going back as far as 3 years. 3 years they've been having issues for 3 years. I also feel here, before I even pull the cards, it's almost like they wanted to stay together while she really created her business and launched everything for stability for the family for the future. I'd even go as far as saying I feel she knew this was coming, and obviously the divorce is going to be split. So even though she's probably worth a ridiculous amount of money, let me have a look, she still wanted to protect her assets and make sure if it is 50-50 in the divorce and everything gets split, that she would have a few more years of being successful and building up her empire, so to speak. There's something to do with money before I've even pulled the cards here, almost like a planning energy. Jessica Simpson is worth an estimated 200 million. I wonder what the prenup is like. Now let's just see. Jessica, how do you feel about Eric right now? I just hear protective about money and assets, and I feel this energy's been going around for years, literally. Protecting her assets. It's almost like a long build up to when you know you're going to leave somebody and you're preparing, okay? I'm not even against that. I've been in that situation myself where it got so bad, and I knew it was going to end, and I was very, very sick at the time, a very long illness, and I knew it was ending, and I had to prepare myself knowing it was going to happen. And it's a horrible feeling. It's a horrible feeling, and you do try and protect yourself. So Eric, how do you feel about Jessica right now? How do you feel about her? I think he wants his freedom, to be fair. He wants his freedom. You're not getting the best energy there. Not getting the best energy there. I even feel going forward, because they've been separated for a while now, apparently, okay? It wasn't just overnight. They haven't been together for some time. This full energy is coming across. So I know people will like to blame her and say she's difficult to live with, and she was an addict and she's still recovering, and then there's so much going around her. But I still see with him the clown card. Now I'm not sure if he read the book, but if you read the book, he came in as this kind of guru, saint, yoga expert, just somebody that's really grounded, and he came across like that. But when they were together, he kind of went the other way as well and started partying, drinking too much too. So I don't want to just put everything on her here, because the energy around him is, the Page of Cups is almost like, this is the thing. The Page of Cups energy is flirting and looking outwards at other people, not towards her. Now they haven't been together for quite some time. They've had difficulties for a while now. Okay, they might have even been split up and doing their own thing anyway, and being open to dating others, but he's not focusing on her right now. That whole energy is focusing outwards, okay? Now again, when I look at this, the Hermit means moving away from her. The Eight of Swords, not wanting to commit to the marriage right now either. The Fool is the energy about being almost like midlife crisis energy when it comes to just wanting to have fun, let his hair down, roam free, I hear. Feeling more positive about being single right now and doing his own thing and starting again when it comes to love than being with her. Now, when I look ahead going forward, I do feel there is going to be issues to the money. King of Swords energy coming down quite hard, being quite adamant about what he wants from this if it goes through. Knight of Pentacles, all the, I helped work towards this partnership as well. I supported you. I deserve a good payout kind of thing. And I still feel there's going to be another person around him romantically. So there could be somebody that comes out the woodwork that he's known previously that they're starting to date now. With this Six of Cups energy and the Three of Cups, it means a third party involvement. But this is not now, this is in the months ahead, guys. They're not even together anyway. But the Three of Cups, it could be somebody that knows her that you might be surprised at. Almost like, I wouldn't say completely going behind her back, but you know, it could be a friend of a friend, like somebody she knows that starts to date him. It's not her bestie, but it could be a best friend's friend or something along those lines. But I just feel this person he knows, Three of Cups, is somebody from his past or somebody he already knows coming in there, okay? So it's not looking the best for their energy. It's not. It really is not looking the best. All his energy is about rebuilding again, letting go of the connection, having fun, rebuilding, starting again. Now, he's a very spiritual person anyway. I just feel it's moving away here, moving away. It's not looking like getting back together energy right now. Now, let's just see how she feels about him, Jessica. How do you feel about your husband? Let me bring him back. Jessica, how do you feel about him? How do you feel about him? How do you feel about him? Jessica, how do you feel about him? How do you feel about him? I also hear the words needy. If you're very empathic, sensitive, I'm the same, guys, I can't say anything here. If you're very sensitive, empathic, if you feel things a lot deeper, a trivial issue to somebody else, they would just be like, okay, yeah, they're saying this behind my back or they're doing that, and they get past it. But if you're extremely sensitive and empathic and you feel the energy or the anger towards you, or you're picking up all these energies, it's very difficult and you need a very patient partner. And I feel she's that kind of energy and his patience is wearing out, basically. Okay, she is more needy, as in she needs that emotional support and security, and she always will, because she's naturally very empathic. And the issue is that he's tired. He's got his own things going on, which I get. I've had partners the same. Partners very serious in working in banking or in accounting, and then I'm a tarot reader and I'm feeling everything 10 times deeper than what they are. You know, you can't always rely on your partner. I think that's the thing. You can't always rely on them. Let me just, you need to make sure you've got your own friends in your own life as well. You know, and you can't pile everything onto them. And I just feel he got tired. He got tired. So how does she feel? How does she feel? How does she feel? How does she feel about him? She feels sad about it. I mean, she still felt they had a strong relationship, even now. The Magician, hoping it could work for the family, the strength, we can likely get through this, the Temperance, we had a balanced connection, it wasn't always like this. The Emperor, the stability energy. The Sun, feeling about happy times with them and the children. The Chariot being torn away, and the Devil is the addictions card. The addictions card. Being torn between having this stability with the family, and then we go to the addiction side of things. Now, I'm not going to come out and say she's back, you know, an addict or anything like that. I will just say, like I said before, is once you give up one thing, it's very easy to be addicted to exercise or something else along those lines. It's like something else will take its place. Do you see what I mean? And that's the thing she will always have to fight through. Having this stability, family, happy families, and then the Devil, the Chariot being torn to do with the addictions as well, and that other aspect, sadness, grief, not wanting it. Literally wanted to pick it up and give it to someone else. Like, I'm done, take this bag of crap, I'm done, I don't want it. And I feel for her. I feel for her. Focusing on business, worried about her business, worried about her company. Now, you can have all the money in the world, but it's still, she has this panic and fear if they divorce. It's like she's worried about the business and the money, but she knows she will overcome that and she will be okay when it comes to money financially, okay? But the death as well and the healing, it's almost like the death of it, because it will be broken apart. I'm not sure what prenup they've got, but she feels like there's going to be a split here and one part's going to be the death of it. I also feel she feels the death of the business in a way of being a single mum, potentially going forward. Something will change about the family dynamic, happy families of the marketing, or something along those lines. How do I explain it? If you have this happy family for years and years and they're promoting kids wear, adults wear, you know, all this stuff, okay? And then all of a sudden, after 10 years of being what seems to be the perfect family, they just completely split. And she's worried about the branding, the brand as well. What will happen to my business now, okay? She will be okay business-wise. She will. But with still that element of addictions, it's always going to be hard for her. Like Ben Affleck, it's always going to be hard. How does she feel about him? I do feel someone else, I'm not sure if Eric's mum's still around, but I do feel someone else has come in there and spoke and said, look, it's not fair on you either, and had a word with him. Hidden feelings, emotions. I do feel someone else's involvement here, almost like a mother figure. But I feel this is more on his side, giving him guidance than anything else, than it being on her side. But it is sad. It is sad when it comes to things like this, because you can, the energy, and this is all allegedly, I hate to say entertainment purposes only, because it's not entertaining when you see things like this, but I just hope in general readings should show, how would I explain it? I hate it when people just will say, oh, they're just an idiot, or they're this or that, or, you know, they're jealous or they're narcissistic or whatever. I always believe reading should show both aspects of a person and why they like this or why they chose to do this. And most readings are a lesson for everybody here. I can see myself in many of the readings, okay, at times. So it's a lesson for everybody here. That's how I want my readings to come across. Not just trying to bash people. But the energy of her as well, moving away, Six of Swords, moving on. I do feel there will be another romantic suit of her as well, obviously. We have a King of Cups, water kind of energy male coming in here. Romance, dating, lots of anxiety over the whole thing. But overall, she will get a happy ending too. Six of Swords, winning the battle at the end. The star of wish come true. But I just feel, I hear the word battle weary between them. Battle weary, exhaustion, tired. Now, I get where they're both coming from, to be fair, because she needs a lot of support and emotional support, okay? And it's not just to do with addictions, guys. You can just be extremely empathic and you feel everything. And if your family hurt you, you know, some people might be like, yeah, my family are idiots, but I'm just going to move on and I'm going to do my own thing and live my own life. And you can get the other person that will be absolutely devastated to feel they've been let down by their family and cry over it for weeks, months, and never heal years later. She is the type, like me, to be fair, extremely sensitive, empathic, that needs a lot back. And I just feel he's drained. I'm even seeing a drain. I'm even seeing, do you know, I'm actually getting a picture of a sink, and she's like the water pouring in, and he's like the drain, you know, the plug, and it's just filling him up, all these emotions and everything, and it's like overflowing. The drain is too much. The sink's overflowing. It's too much emotion. He can't handle it. He can only take so much. So, yeah, it's sad. Currently, it looks like it's going to go ahead. I feel he wants to sow his wild oats, so to speak. He's probably already speaking to people and dating, or open to dating, but they've been split up for a while, apparently. So, fair enough, you know. But it is sad. It is really, really sad. And I do feel for her. Because she will be struggling with that for life. It doesn't just go away. Addiction's not just going to go away. It's a disease, by the way. Everyone should know that by now. But it is a disease. Right. I am off. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think. But I think it's just too much. I just get her as being, I don't know what star sign she is, but I just get so much water and emotion and emotional energy pouring from her. And he just like, I'm even seeing now as earth. I'd be interested to see what star sign he is, as earth. And it's almost like dry, parched ground, and all her water, it's only soaking into a certain amount, and then it's like a flood. Like he can't take any more. It's absorbed like a sponge. The sponge is full. He can't take any more. He can't be her emotional support, basically, like he has been for 10 years. And he wants to be the fool in a way. He doesn't want to be the dad. And when I mean a dad, I mean a dad to her as well. He wants to have fun, let his hair down, have freedom as well. Okay, so, right, I'm off. Love you guys. Bye.